This one's going to be about Eros, the god of love. I'll be reading and commenting in my own funny way. But remember, I'm not an expert in anything, so don't believe me. Eros, love, sometimes personified as a deity, a daemon, a beneficial daemon, or cosmogonical, i.e., the study of the origin of the world, pedagogical, or method of teaching, or and soteriological force, i.e., doctrine of liberation, manifested in the process of the demiurgy and within the domain of providence. So, through the demiurgus or Osiris or Zeus, this force, this Eros, manifests under providence, under the protective care of Osiris, under the protective care of Zeus. You see, it's not a maleficent force. No, no. This one, this daemon, is under the protective care of the spirit. For Plato, philosophy is a sort of erotic madness, a mania, because, Plato, I'm going to read, a quote here from another part. This wonder for philosophy shows the primordial unity of devotion, contemplation, and intentional erotic striving for wisdom, for Sophia, after or able to reveal the countless possibilities in the sphere of skills, arts, technologies, laws, blah, 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 blah. So, what is saying is this erotic striving for wisdom, this mania, it's an erotic madness. And, artists, poets, writers, plastic artists, anyone who an inventor, a scientist, if they want to have an eureka moment, or someone who wishes to meditate and walk with the gods, they have to go through abstinence, sexual and masturbation. They have to go through abstinence. This raising of eros within us, which is desire, this rise in desire, will sharpen our intuition, will sharpen our creativity. You see, uh, reflections, meditations, explanations, skills, art, technology, everything benefits from this erotic madness. But of course, it has to be under the protection of the spirit, not some evil, stuff. There's some people out there, that are completely mad. They use eros, like in those sites on internet, and they sell products, and stuff. I mean, that's not good. That's not good at all. Anyway, I didn't want to go there because eros, though implying need, can inspire us with the love of wisdom. Diotima, in Plato's Symposium, describes education in erotics as an upward journey or ascent towards the perfect noetic beauty. Plotinus, you see, there's no shame in the human body. I mean, look at the ancient statues. Yeah? There's no shame in the. It's an ascend. Education in erotics. It's an upward journey to understanding the noetic beauty. Every artist, my first, into my first, it was to study the human body, when I started, doodling in school. I started doodling, and it was catching the perfect dimensions of the and the perfect shapes of the human body and facial, ratios and proportions, and of course emotions and all of that stuff. That is what got me first. You know, it was the study of the human, um, almost in an erotic, I would say. Absolutely, because, So, anyway, Plotinus uses the union of lovers as a symbol of the soul's union with one. The union with the one, when two lovers look at each other, and there's this unity in their gaze, in their look. You see, they are one. These are moments. It's not forever. It happens sometimes, and you can witness in the. It's a symbol, when you see two lovers, sharing a look. That's the perfect, analogy for the soul's union with the one. You see, Proclus distinguishes two forms of love. One, the ascending love, which urges the lower principles to aspire towards their superiors. So you aspire, you want to level up, so to speak. You want to better yourself. You are in the ascending love. You urge to attain the noetic beauty. You wish. So it kind of pushes you up, lifts you up. Wanting, for instance, to have a beautiful society that is clean and neat, you know, that's an upward ascension, right? And then, of course, the descending or the providential love, which obligates the superiors to take care of their productions and transmit the divine grace. Osiris, Zeus, etc., they have to, transmit their grace. For Dionysius, the Areopagite, who follows Proclus, the Eros becomes the unifying factor of the cosmos. And this is what it's all about. Eros is what unifies the opposites. Man and woman, they are contraries. They are not contradictories, otherwise life couldn't exist, but they are contraries. And it is Eros that unifies them. Desire equals embodiment. Reproduction. Desire equals reproduction. Desire. Eros. This erotic madness is what causes, embodiment, the embodiment of the soul. You see, in the original Indo texts, there's many passages about Eros, and it's magnificent the way they depict Eros in the Vedic cosmology. It's just amazing. So, yeah, I think that's all. These statues that inspire us, some of them are hundreds of years old and they still amaze us. You see, the artist was possessed by Eros when he made that statue. It's magnificent. So, all right, I think I'm going to shut up. Yeah, tell me what you guys think.